Hey everyone, welcome back to Life After Work. My name's Solomon. I'm going to do a little bit of stuff and such today. Not like my regular channel, but I just have so many different things going that somehow stuff and such seems to fit. Now I'm going to do one thing a little bit different. I'm going to do some shout outs to some of my subscribers. And actually some of the people I subscribe to. Now I'm going to start out with Pappy. Oh yeah, Pappy's got a list. Fred Henry at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Now I have to do this. I could pick anybody out of my subscribers and it'd probably be wrong. Because Fred, we're on several different planes. Number one, he's ex-Navy. I'm sorry, I'm retired Navy. So we're connected at the hip. Number two, Fred is a University of Georgia supporter. I can't help but say, look, I graduated from University of Georgia. I have a master's degree from there. So we're connected there. Number three, well, you know, he's kind of gone out on a limb several times and mentioned me on his website, so kind of have to do that. But you know what? Pappy's a great guy to go look at. He gives you some great connections to some fantastic modelers. You need to go look at his channel. Now this guy may not be as familiar to most of you. His name is Plasmo. Plastic model planes, etc. Plasmo, I honestly cannot tell you where he's from. Eastern Europe, Russia, I really don't know. But I tell you what, if you go check Plasmo out, Plasmo, you know what you're going to find? Phenomenal modelist. He's absolutely phenomenal. On his channels where he speaks English, he's got an accent, but he does really well. On other parts of his channel, it's not in English, but you know what? I'll sit there and watch him all day long. What a great guy. Now, someone else to shout out. John Moore's scale models. Military armor, he does dioramas. He's also got, he's got his bum. You guys go check out his bum. He's got the best looking bum on the internet. Well, actually that's his, he's retired Irish Army, okay? So his bum is actually his Monday update. But you go check it. You'll find that John is really a good modeler. Now, Mr. Mini Dreams. I'm going to sit here and tell you that Mr. Mini Dreams he does such fantastic live shows and some fantastic tutorials. I mean, come on guys, you really need to check him out if you want to learn how to do stuff that I'm trying to learn how to do. Shane Smith. Well, Shane actually he recently put out some tutorials on how to do seascape dioramas, and I can't bring myself to get to that level, but he gives a great tutorial on how to do it, and I think you all need to look in on that. O-Scale Chris. Now we're back over to trains. We're out of ships, we're out of planes. O-Scale Chris does O-Scale hand laying track. Now, if you guys are into O scale, and that's a bigger scale, it's getting close to where I am with trains. But check out O scale Chris, because he does some great tutorials on how to lay O scale. And G scale is just that far up. So check that out. Simon Kemp. Simon he's a 135 diorama guy. He does some fantastic, really fantastic detail work. I can watch him all day long. So check out Simon. He's like the rest of us. He has issues, so it may take him a while to get something out, but he's pretty good. Now, Alonza Larry at G Scale Modeling. That's back into this country. That's G Scale trains. Come on, Larry, he's building a layout. It's not his first. I don't know if it's his second. Larry's been there a while, and he is rough and ready. He does some really great layout work. And then finally, Peter's Plastic. He does a lot of great tanks. Peter he gets in there and he does some great stuff. So anyway, let's go back to Pappy. Well, Pappy, I stole a little bit of this is how you present. You start off with some great guys. Believe me, the people I just listed are a small number. But I stole it from you. What do you want from me, buddy? We're both Georgia guys, so if it worries you at all, don't worry at all, because I may not do this again, but I made up a list, and guess what? I'm not going to steal from you. Just threw it on the floor, buddy. You're a good man. Now let me show you some of where I've gone in my endeavors. Here we go. So what I've done, I've got my back head. Now those people who were concerned that as I did my back head, I would break a lot of bits and what have you. Well, I didn't really. What I did, I kept changing. I changed from my Dremel, and then I eventually came to this. You all know this, and you know what? It goes almost as fast. It's just a drill holder. Quite frankly, I'm a happy camper. Now, if you want to move over, you want to go over to this. I've had some good comments, great comments, people helping me out on how to open this up so that I can just set my new piece into this. But no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it down. I've decided I'm going to cut it down completely. It sits on top of this. 1 second. And this box, it sits on it just fine. And I'll just, whoa, what's happening? I'll shut it down. Don't worry. I will make sure it fits just perfectly. But what's that all about? Well, it's about my birthday. And that birthday is going to be all about, it's going to be all about this. And you know what? That may well be for another video. Let me just, I'm going to dog it off here and let's just go see what it's going to be about.